Yo, what's up, JSQuad? Welcome back to another reaction video.
So what are we doing today?
So we're reacting to the most hated K-pop debut songs history.
Wow,
The
that's
most hated.
wow.
Sure,
I mean, why would you hate on someone's debut? Like,
I mean, until we see it though.
Yeah.
okay,
Depends.
okay.
Anyway, guys, if you are excited for this, just smash the subscribe button, like the video, comment something nice, follow us on Instagram, and let's get right into the video.
Get me.
Well, hello there, friends. In my last video, I went over my personal favorite K-pop debut songs of all time, and I got many, many comments and likes about it. I appreciate everything that you've said, and of course, for mostly keeping our shared comment space civil.
Civil.
I might test that attitude because for this video, I'm going to tackle the K-pop debuts that were panned by critics and fans.
That's
In
dangerous.
case you're wondering, I'm not here to say that I think that they are all bad. This is not my personal opinion, and hell, I like a few of these songs, but this topic is based on the general K-pop community's opinions about these songs.
Okay.
Some of them have their charm, but overall, they're often looked on as embarrassing first songs for some of these groups. The
Okay.
good thing, though, about some of these examples is how some acts can overcome a faltering debut and still go on to have successful careers. But as you'll see,
I
not
think
all
that's the main thing. Yeah.
of them did. But before we continue, please do me the huge favor by hitting those like and
We
subscribe
subscribe
buttons for
if I
me.
want.
Your continued support really helps me out here in YouTube land. And so without further ado, let's get started with this video. Debuting back in 2011 under Entertainment Pascal, the girl group Stellar generated buzz for being under the direction of Shinhwa's Eric. While many K-pop fans of today know Stellar for their promiscuous bops like Marionette and Vibrato, their debut song Rocket Girl was deemed a critical failure. The girls suffered the same fate with their follow-up song UFO, and it didn't look good for the group.
It was with them and space stuff. First was Rocket, then the one.
So they radically remade their image by abandoning the cute girl concept and opting for the more bold songs with sexualized choreography that they became known for.
I mean, the little part I heard from the first song, I didn't say anything bad in it, and even the choreography wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't bad. You can say anything?
Yeah.
And while they may have had
Oh,
some
this is
success in their run, they disbanded in 2018 after the 7-year contract ended. Regardless, they left their mark on K-pop and gave us wonderful songs they will forever be remembered by. In some cases, a group might already
This is
be
just Koreans.
controversial before they even debut.
No,
And
they're not
EXP
Korean.
Edition was a prime example.
Oh yeah, the
Four guys from around the world wanted to do a quote-unquote experiment or academic project to train in Korea, study the language, and debut as their own K-pop group.
Whoa.
Wow.
Their 2017 debut song, Feel Like This, showed their lack of sufficient training in dance and language, and their debut music video was panned from the beginning. K-pop fans from all over the world have called them out for cultural appropriation and sparked a debate on whether or not they really qualify as K-pop. And they
Cultural
remain
appropriation, no.
I
divisive.
don't understand too.
It's hard to break into an established and xenophobic industry like K-pop and not take some hits.
True.
In some ways, you can argue that it's like the reverse of when K-pop artists were trying to break out of
Exactly.
Korea and not doing so well abroad.
Oh, okay.
Regardless, the boys have pushed through and are still technically active today as they are
Oh.
setting out to prove to the public they're the real deal.
They're singing Korean.
Wow.
Wow.
But
Whoa.
Here we are
Damn.
just a few years after their debut, and from what it seems, their Korean television appearances have proven that they have the support of the Korean fans. It's just a matter of winning over the international K-pop fan community.
Chichi.
I've never heard of this group before.
The short-lived girl group Chi Chi
Sorry, but all
debuted
these songs are
Oh,
good.
short-lived.
They are what?
Short-lived. Short-lived.
in March of 2011 with the
Let me hear the
song
song again.
Don't. The short-lived girl group. The
Okay, maybe
short-lived
the
girl
beat,
group
though.
Chi Chi debuted in March of 2011 with the song Don't Play Around. While the song itself wasn't panned, it was their debut stage on Music Bank that damaged the group's reputation.
Oh,
What?
Shortly after the performance, an MR removed video for Chi Chi's debut stage circulated that edited out the music and only kept the group's less than ideal vocal quality. In the now deleted clip, the girls were lip syncing during parts of the performance and were off key when they did sing.
but why would they do that to them though?
Come on. I mean, it's so unnecessary, man.
Like, I mean, if they didn't agree on something like that, they had no rights doing that.
Wait, I don't get
Like,
how.
they were lip syncing quite alright.
Mm-hmm.
So when they wanted to put the song maybe on YouTube or something, they now removed the background song. Then it was now left with just their song. So they were like off key and all that.
But that's wrong.
That was really wrong.
The viral video damaged the group's reputation from the start. The
Shit.
video haunted the band, and although the girls continued on with better received songs, Longer and Love Is Energy as follow-up tracks,
What?
They still released other songs.
and sadly to
that's a
dismay
nice
of
song.
devoted fans, Chi Chi
I think the
disbanded.
reason for their voice being off key is, you know, when you are lip syncing, you won't really focus on trying to harmonize and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, just a few people can actually
pull that
perform,
off, man.
and that's why like kudos to the K-pop industry itself. Like they actually work hard
To do that.
to perform, sing.
Oh, so they only made it 2 years.
Ended in 2013, only after 2 years, leaving the industry as a group that had so much potential.
Oh, that's good.
I have never 2010.
Even though the song itself had the backing of being a JYP produced song,
Oh.
Nine Muse's 2010 debut song No Playboy was memorable in the worst of ways.
Whoa.
The group members' looks became the major promotional focus to the detriment of their vocal training, and it showed. They were even crowned as quote-unquote horrible debut back during that time by Korean netizens. They were also labeled as Girls' Generation's copycats for simply having 9 members. And the publicity surrounding their 2012 documentary Nine Muses of Starship Entertainment did not help their cause either. But Nine Muses showed that they had what it took to evolve, and after much investment and some lineup changes, the girls pulled through. 2012 was a renaissance of sorts for the group with the comeback of News. They since had a string of hits and well-received songs in the years after, including notable songs like Dolls, Glue, Wild, and Hurt Locker, thus overcoming the bad publicity that was No Playboy.
Are they still?
This is like up here. What's bad with this? Come on.
They sadly disbanded in 2019 without ever
Two-
getting that
2 years
first
ago.
win they so deserved, but they still managed to leave their mark on K-pop with a remarkable discography overall. The girl
2020.
group Kachi debuted in 2020 in the middle of a pandemic, y'all, to be the
Whoa.
first European K-pop group
Oh, I
with
was like,
multinational members.
they don't like.
Singing
they-
in
they're not
English and
Koreans.
Korean, the group's debut song, Your Turn, has garnered a very respectable 12 million
Oh.
views at the time of this video. The group's name comes from the Korean words to symbolize togetherness, value, and unity.
Oh.
But in actuality, K-pop fans' opinions are divided. The group's debut has been poorly received, as some K-pop fans have called them out for trying to capitalize on the popularity of K-pop with their debut,
Now, that's
and
being
saying
toxic,
that
I
the band
swear.
lacks the necessary skills in dancing, singing, and production quality to make it in the
Wait,
competitive.
do they speak Korean, or do they sing in Korean, or do they even speak Korean?
They said they were singing in English and Korean.
Hmm.
The man just.
So what's wrong with that?
industry.
Excuse me,
Being
dancing.
labeled as Korea boos, Kachi became the center around the subject of white people debuting in K-pop, and rumors spreading that the group was secretly headed by the infamous Ollie London,
Oh.
who himself is
Oh,
a
Willie
controversial
London.
figure in.
That did
Oh yeah,
something
yeah,
to
yeah,
look
yeah.
like
Yeah,
Jimmy
to look like
Kimmel.
Jimmy. Yeah.
So wait, is this the finished? No, this is not Jimmy.
K-pop. The negative publicity has even forced the group's label to turn off the music videos like-dislike option on
Oh.
YouTube. However, there is some hope. Some K-pop fans are saying that if the girls improved overall, then the idea of a K-pop group like Kachi wouldn't be an issue. And they're trying. The girls' follow-up song, Photo Magic, was met with better reception, as many noted an improvement from their debut. Personally, I see nothing wrong with being inspired by K-pop. If it's your dream to be a singer
Amen.
and make it in the K-pop music industry, then all the best to you.
Come on.
Alright. So it's 10.
Girls' Day has had a wonderful career in the 10 years since they debuted, with amazing hits like Twinkle Twinkle, Expectation, Female President, and Something.
Oh.
The band debuted with Jihye, Jisun, Jiin, Sojin, and Mina in the summer of 2010 with the much maligned Tilt My Head. And my god, those outfits are rough. Oh honey, bless your hearts. The song attempted to capitalize on music trends, including auto-tuning and innovative choreography with microphones that I have not seen again. But anyway, but the efforts fell short. K-pop fans often look back at this debut as a potentially catastrophic stumble, but the band and its label moved quickly. 2 months after the group's debut, Jisun and Jin departed from the group, and Yuna and Hyeri joined. Thankfully, their third single, Nothing Lasts Forever, totally redeemed the group.
Whoa, they have like a brother.
You might even consider that their first real debut, since 2/5 of their group was replaced. And after Jihye left the next year, the group settled into the much-loved foursome we have come to know today.
Oh, they're still.
Rudy.
Oh, just one person.
2009.
Labeled as the worst K-pop debut
Ah,
of all
yeah.
time, Ori's debut was met with criticism even before her first song dropped.
So,
As
I mean,
rumors
there was nothing
debut
she
was
could have
met
done.
with
There was nothing she could have
Wow.
done. Even before her song
Even before it dropped.
there was nothing she could have done.
criticism even before her first song dropped, as rumors circulated that her father used his wealth and connections to attempt to make her a star. At just 14 years old, Ori, also known as Baek Chi-hyun in Korea and Tanaka Sori in Japan, had her first and last television performance of her
Why
music
was it her
career
last?
on Music Bank on
Because-
January.
They almost killed her with criticism.
I mean, she hasn't even started anything, and
They started it.
uh,
It's not her fault now.
I mean, it's not fault our dad is rich. It's true now.
February 2nd, 2009. The live performance was a debacle, to say the least, with unstable vocals, technical difficulties, and Ori's nervousness combining to a disastrous effect.
I feel bad for this. Hey.
Ah!
Because Ori
Are they right? I think they are right though.
Okay.
Wow, I don't know. Maybe nervousness. Sha, I don't know.
Yeah, some
but-
factors might be like.
Yeah.
Like, okay, being nervous is alright. But when you start to set swing.
Maybe that's not the kind of person she is.
But no, but with
Yeah,
what
that
I
means if she
with
can't
what I heard,
Maybe.
with what I just said. So I mean,
At least you will see small.
yeah, at
voice
least
change.
yeah. Like I don't think there was even like.
It was just that part.
Which one?
Because Ori
What's just
means
that
duck
part
in
now?
Korean, many thought
17.
she would make a metaphorical change into a
no.
swan at her next comeback, but the damage was done.
No.
Faced with unrelenting backlash and online bullying, Ori left her company shortly after the live
I mean, I don't
performance and
support
was
online
reportedly
bullying,
working
guys.
for a period at a duty-free shop in a Korean airport before relocating to Tokyo.
Oh.
The ridicule and online hate she received forever changed Ori's life,
A
and her
14-year-old girl.
That's true.
A 14-year-old girl.
That's cruel. Like,
Ah.
if
Give
someone
her a chance, right?
Exactly. That's pathetic.
debut serves as a lesson for would-be K-pop stars. It shows that more than a decade later, the online community can still have power over someone's life and well-being. So please, choose your words wisely when
Do you?
commenting on what you see. Someone's life may be changed for it, and I'm sure you'd rather that change were for the better.
exactly.
Well, that's it for today, friends.
Whoa. Yeah.
Some things we not didn't necessary.
I hope you guys. I don't know. Let's say enjoy it, but like I hope you guys enjoyed watching us and and if you did, please I want you to smash the like button,
Okay.
subscribe.
Yeah.
You can share this video
Yeah.
and you have to see you next time, guys. Peace.